Good morning, everyone. Dr. Kabir here with your Morning Minute. It's Thursday, January 28th. Hope you're having a great week and want to chat about mental fortitude this morning. I had two great conversations this morning with patients regarding just, the ability to persevere and persist through challenges, right? And really, I think fortitude has everything to do with just being able to withstand and push through adversity, right? So it does involve obviously challenging yourself when it comes to security and comfort and being able to move outside of those comfort zones. But really, we're living in certainly higher times of adversity and higher times of uncertainty. And the brain's default mechanism in those situations is to revert to comfort and security, right? So to sort of kind of get into a place like a turtle, pulling its head back into its shell. So, but building fortitude and challenging yourself, as we've established in previous segments, is really a key to breaking out of your limitations and then obviously pursuing growth in all aspects of your life. So, a couple of tips in terms of being able to build mental fortitude I feel are critical and I employ in my own personal and professional life is number one, always keeping the end result or the goal at the forefront of your mind. So right, as you're pushing through, regardless of what the goal is and really what aspect of your life that you're applying it to, it's look at the end in mind. If you're looking at weight loss, it's visualizing yourself 50 pounds lighter. What will I feel like? What will my life be like? What will I be able to do? What things, how is this going to improve and change my life, right? If it's money, right, and you want to save a certain dollar amount over the course of a year, what will that look like in your life? What will that allow you to do that you want to be doing? So that leads me to my second tip, which is write down your top 5 values and then ensure that your action steps, meaning as you go throughout your day, just ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now congruent with one of my top 5 values, and is it moving me towards my end goal, right? Because oftentimes we might find ourselves doing things. In other words, there's always that plague of being busy but not being productive, right? So it's very easy to get into busy work or to jump on Facebook and you spend 30, 40 minutes, buzzing through your news feed. And if you ask yourself the question, is this congruent with my values? And is this moving me towards my goal? The answer to that would be obviously no, right? So one thing that I've done in the past is I've kept a time log, right? Just a little notebook, and I log my time. What did I do between 6 and 7, 7 and 8, 8 and 9, all the way throughout the entire day? And when you do a time log, it's a great way because most people really don't know how they're spending their time. But if you keep a time log just for a week or two, it's much like keeping a food log. When I ask people, how's your diet? And they might say, oh, it's pretty good. And then they keep a food log. And then after a week of reflecting on their food log, they're like, yeah, doc, maybe my diet isn't the best. So time logging is a great way to assess how you're spending your time and is it congruent with your top 5 values, right? Third tip when it comes to building mental fortitude is something I call relentless optimism, right? So in the face of adversity, one of the things that I think distinguishes somebody that persists and perseveres and pushes through is just relentless optimism, or just being relentless, right? Not accepting necessarily, I don't like to use the term defeat, but I guess in this arena it would be applicable, right? So not accepting defeat necessarily. So if you fall down, just get back up, right? Don't judge the fact that you fell down. Get back up and go pursue whatever goal it is you're trying to accomplish. So anyway, guys, have a great Thursday. Build mental fortitude. And those are the 3 tips in terms of, visualizing your end in mind and your goal, listing your top 5 priorities, making sure that your actions, daily actions, hourly actions are congruent with your values. And then third would be relentless optimism. So have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.